Good morning, everybody. I hope that you have had a good week. The sun is shining and the weather forecast is brilliant. For the next week to 10 days, we should be having much warmer weather and sunshine and sunny spells. So very exciting, and there is a lovely weekend in store for all of us. Now, I wanted to start by saying a huge well done and thank you to the members of Lower 43P who put on our Harry Potter themed event yesterday evening. And we've got some photos here. Let's have a look. A brilliant time was had by all. That's the jelly bean. That's Mrs. Breeze and I. They had a fantastic time. There were games, there was the photo booth, we had the raffle, Harry Potter bingo, you name it, it was happening. So it was brilliant. And I just want to show, now you might think that Mrs. Cowgill is a fantastic maths teacher, but what you might not know is that she hand makes out of wood Harry Potter wands in her spare time. It started in lockdown. She's got a whole range of them. So next time you're in her maths lesson, you ask her, say, can I see some of your handmade out of wood Harry Potter wands? They're brilliant. So she lent me this yesterday so I could do some spells. Right, we wanted to say a massive well done because we've got a final figure, a fundraising total, a little bit of a drum roll here. They're doing a drum roll. They raised, through the raffle, through the games, through the event itself, £584.12 for Godfrey's Kitchen, just through one event. And they worked so hard. So we've got some little thank you gifts. Mrs. Atkins, who was also a superhero last night. So let's give them some gifts. If you want to come up, I'm going to give them a round of applause from Mrs. Atkins. Here they are. Come on, team. Come on, team. We have Caitlin. Let's give her a round of applause. Well done, Caitlin. And we have Isla. And we have Holly. And we have Ella. And we have Chloe. Can we give them a huge round of applause? Come on, everybody. There we are. Right. I'm going to magic them away back to their form room so that we can keep going. Now, Mrs. O'Shea spotted yesterday on the Dorset Women website one of our former pupils who was the focus of the website yesterday and all the social media feeds. So this lady was called Doris Odlam. And she's a former pupil of Talbot Heath School, and she was an absolute pioneering woman. And let's have a look why they said so. For Women's History Month, and I've got 2022, we are celebrating the women of Dorset on whose shoulders we stand. Did you know that Doris Odlam was one of the first ever female psychiatrists in the UK? She attended Talbot Heath School in Bournemouth before graduating from St Hilda's College, Oxford. She went on to study medicine and specialise in psychiatry. She was refused a consultancy position at the Royal Victoria Hospital in Bournemouth because she was a woman. And therein, that speaks volume. So she furthered her extraordinary career in London, specialising in child and adolescent mental health. She was made a fellow of the BMA in 1958, a foundation fellow of the Royal College of Psychiatrists in 1971, and an honorary fellow of St Hilda's College in 1980. Most significantly, Doris Odlam was the founder of the fantastic Dorset Mind charity. So this is the mental health charity that works across Dorset, in particular supporting young people, adolescents in schools and across the county. So with our friends and colleagues at Dorset Mind, we salute Doris today for her pioneering work and the legacy she has left behind in our county. And I think we have a photograph of her. That was her graduating. She took her degree, you can see there, 1920, but I believe she wasn't actually given a certificate because at that point in Oxford, women were allowed to sit the exams, but they weren't actually given a degree because of being female. How outrageous is that? So well done, Doris. Brilliant that a former pupil at Talbot Heath was pioneering and just pushed those boundaries in medicine, in psychiatry, and in mental health. Now, I have some photographs that have been sent in, some wildlife pictures coming in. We have Mrs. Diamond's photo. She was just pulling into the car park and she spotted 2 jays by the entrance. Now, one of them flew away, but she managed to capture one of them. So if you see a bird with that beautiful foliage, that pink and blue, you know it's a jay. So thank you. And Mrs. Rogers, she has an exciting garden visitor. She has a hedgehog visiting her garden regularly now. So there is Mrs. Rogers' little hedgehog visitor. So thank you so much for sending those through and keep those photographs going. Right, I am now going to hand over to Mrs. Pugh and Mrs. Brown. We're going live to the junior school. She has some exciting news about our school uniform and our PE kit. So are you there, Mrs. Pugh?
Hello, good morning everyone. Yes, we're all here ready in junior school and we're very excited. Now, I don't know if any of you watch Dragon's Den at all. If you watch Dragon's Den, this is a sort of little bit of a take on Dragon's Den meets The Apprentice, because we're going to show you something really new this morning that we hope that everyone is going to be really impressed with. So we need to do some magic with the computer. So I'm just going to move out of the way and let's see what happens. I should appear on another screen. Yeah. Hello. So good morning. Now, one of the things that we really enjoy here, obviously, is PE. And when I'm out and about in the school, when I see people in their PE kit, a lot of people are saying, oh, they have real bother with their trousers. And I know these are the traditional Talbot Heath tracksuit trousers that lots of you are wearing. And they were great in their day, but once you've worn them a lot, often the zips go, and so there's a kind of flappy thing going on. There's the inside lining, and if you're not careful and you put your trousers on and your trainers are on or your socks are on and you're in a rush, the lining all comes out and they're quite bulky when you're walking about. And so obviously we're thinking about making our PE kit really modern, and science isn't my strong point, but I know that this isn't really aerodynamic, is it, with all this fabric flapping about. And when you're in senior school, you have an option of wearing leggings, but in junior school, we've been thinking about this. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to introduce a new PE kit right across the school. So there's going to be a few differences for juniors and seniors, obviously, but the basic PE kit is going to change. Now, don't panic. You don't all have to rush out, all right, this weekend to buy new PE kit. There's actually a really long lead-in time. So this kit won't be compulsory until September 2023. So it's a good 18 months away. But you can start buying it from the Easter holidays. So the first thing is the tracksuit trouser. We decided wasn't quite fit for purpose anymore. And so we are going to have some much sleeker tracksuit pants that have got a tapered bottom, all right, and they're a real sort of, they're almost like leggings, but not quite. So senior girls can wear the senior leggings, but juniors, you will have these kind of tracksuit pants. So Mrs. Brown is going to helpfully help me this morning. So they're much, much better. And the other thing we've noticed, and I expect this is a problem in senior school and junior school. And this year, surprising as it might be, I'm actually teaching some reception PE. Yes, I know it's hard to believe, but I'm teaching reception PE with Mrs. Newcomb. And when we go to PE, every week there's a problem because everyone says, Mrs. Pugh, can you help me? And we have this, and I'm terrified that I'm going to pull somebody's nose or ears off and everybody gets stuck in their hoodies. Now these are lovely, warm, cuddly red hoodies, and if you obviously you can still be wearing them till 2023. Some of you as well might think, actually, I'd really quite like one of those, just to at home, you know, pajama top, that kind of thing, perhaps lolling about at the weekend. However, again, we've decided we need to update our kit, and so we have changed the top of our PE kit. So, oh, just going over to my model. Okay, so our top PE kit, we have redesigned the top, and it's really nice now, modern, breathable, sweat-proof fabric. Right, so it's also something that can be really easily washed, and it will dry very, very quickly. So we have this top. So you can imagine, can't you, with the new tracksuit trousers, okay, and a new top. There is going to be a choice of a short or a skirt. You don't have to have both, okay. And then the next thing that I'm hoping will be a real hit. Mrs. Brown is coming in, is like an over top, a kind of zippy. It's got a short zip at the top so that we won't have that nose and ear issue. It's also, again, really nice and warm inside, and it's really good, breathable, windproof, waterproof fabric. Okay, it looks really smart as well. And then to go with that as well, we have an over top. All right, that we're just going to put on our little model here. So this again is waterproof, windproof, breathable. Right, so if you were going to go and do cross country or something, this would be really good. If it's wet, okay, it will keep it dry. It's also got a hood, obviously, in here. Okay, so all together, it looks really smart. It's got our branding on it, obviously. Some of the items will say TH Sport on the back, okay, and it's just going to be a lot more streamlined and a lot more modern and much more user-friendly for all of you and all your parents, okay. The other thing that we've decided, Mrs. Holloway and I have been thinking very carefully about your uniforms. And what we'd like to do is introduce the option of wearing trousers to school. So I think I heard a cheer in the junior school. So what we have, what we're having made, we have them specially made for Talbot Heath. So they're going to be special Talbot Heath trousers. So all the uniform is going to be available from the same place, Stevenson's. So you can go in and try it on, or you can buy it all online and have it delivered here or have it delivered to your home. And we're going to have some tailored, smart navy blue trousers. Now, this is a sample from somewhere else, so take no notice of this. We will obviously have some red piping here, right? There's going to be an adjustable waist, okay? And also the trousers are going to be smart. All right, and so that will be an option. So you can wear, if you want to, okay, from September, when it comes into the shops, it's an option to wear trousers, your usual school shirt and tie for juniors, blouse for seniors, and blazer, because these will go with the rest of your uniform. So jumpers, cardigans, whatever else there is. So it's a couple of really big things to think about. So a new streamlined PE kit in a much more modern, user-friendly fabric, and also the option to wear trousers. And I know, I'm sure, loads of us wear trousers all the time. And I know we do a lot outside here, we go into the woods, we do all sorts of things. And sometimes you might decide that trousers are more practical for what we're going to be doing. So it's a really exciting time for us. And as I said, please don't think you have to go out and get all this straight away. So the PE kit will be available from the Easter holiday. So from the 1st of April, it's going to be available in Stevenson's. However, it won't be compulsory until over a year away. And obviously, some of you who might be nearing the end of your time at Talbot Heath, obviously, we can have a discussion with your parents. We're not going to make you buy lots of things. For the parents who might be watching, it's a very comparable price. Like, it will cost the same as it does now to kit out your daughters in their PE kit. Also, obviously, there will be old kit around in the uniform shop that's at a really good discounted price as well. So again, you might want to top up with that, okay? The trousers should be ready from September. So at the moment, they're making them for us with our own red piping. They're making them for us, and they will let us know. But we're hoping that they will be available from September. So hopefully, second part of autumn term, next winter as well, then we'll all have that trouser option too. Okay, thank you. Right, I'm going to just go and get my list of heroes very quickly. Yesterday morning in pre-prep assembly, we had a great time, and we talked about crafts actually, and we talked about the winning poodle who was called Waffle. I don't know if lots of you, he was second, I think. Waffle was second, and Baxter, who came first, and we also talked about our heroes. And so this morning, though, year 2 were out yesterday. They actually went to class for the day, didn't they? All right. And so I have my year 2 hero, because somebody's not here, but I have got Evie with me. Is that right, Evie? Who have I got with me? Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I've got Beatrice. I'm looking at the wrong way. Right, Beatrice, come here. I'm so sorry. Right, Beatrice. Here's Beatrice, who you may notice has got some little red-nosed deedy boppers on her head, because obviously it's Red Nose Day today as well. So some people in junior school are wearing their red noses today. So this is Beatrice. I'm so sorry. And Beatrice, right, has been doing really well this week, haven't you, in your lessons? And you have really, really improved with your maths. So let's give Beatrice and all the other heroes a really big round of applause. All right, if you want to go and sit down on the sofa then, and I will hand back to Mrs. Holloway. Hope you all have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Mrs. Pugh. So exciting news there regarding our whole school PE kit and the trouser option that is coming in as well. I have some more notices. Let's have a look. There is an opportunity for all our pupils in year 3 upwards. So we are a member of the GSA, the Girls' School Association, and they are running a creative writing competition focusing on the planet and our hopes and visions for it. The title is Dear Earth. You can have a look. You could write prose, you could write poetry. You can really play with your imagination in terms of the eco theme of Dear Earth. I will be emailing out details of the competition to everyone, and in particular to Mr. Sinclair Smith and to Mrs. Moran, our English leads in junior and senior school. It'd be wonderful if some of you decide to enter this competition. It's a fantastic opportunity and great to get your writing out there. So please get involved. Now I have a reminder. It is the whole school photograph on Monday. Very exciting. We all get on the scaffolding. But senior pupils, you must be in uniform, full uniform, no PE kit or no tennis academy kit. So if you have a PE lesson or if you have some tennis academy sessions, you have to bring your PE kit and your academy kit separately, because everyone will be in full uniform on Monday for that photograph. And it's very exciting. Can I also remind our senior pupils, please, as they go through the dining room, that if they have an allergen disc, can they put that on their tray as they are served, because that will assist our serving staff, who will be fully aware of all the ingredients every day, and they can advise if anyone has any questions. And can I also remind senior pupils that you're not allowed to go up to your form rooms until 8:40 a.m. So before that, you can be in the locker areas, you can be outside, you could be on the new tables and chairs, outside the hub. All of that is available to you, but not up to your form rooms until your form tutors are there to supervise you at 8:40. And can I say a huge good luck to our runners who are taking part in the English Schools Championships in Kent tomorrow. Good luck to Emily Parker, Lucy Lockwood, Camilla Brown, Lexi Brown, Erin Wells, and Polly Evans. Best of luck. We're all cheering you on. And unfortunately, Aisha and Nancy haven't been able to take part. But as I said before in assembly, a third of the team representing Dorset are from Talbot Heath. Right, let's go to Reverend Burt for our prayer this morning. Are you there, Jonathan?
Yes, indeed. Good morning, everyone. Lots to give thanks for today. We give thanks to you, O God, for celebrations, for all those opportunities to fundraise for good causes, for the Talbot Heath community, for all who support us, for all that we care for so much, O God, we thank you. Amen.
Amen. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and a super weekend. Bye.